And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Guys, we do have a police video. I know a lot of the viewers love to see the state of the UK police, and one has come across my desk that just looked like it was something out of a skit. Now with AI and all these kind of things, now I'm like super conscious of like making sure something was an AI or whatnot. But this one's real. This was actually captured. It's the police trying to do a breach at a house, probably someone posting an offensive meme. But my goodness me, the utter state of these police officers. It genuinely looks like something out of a skit. You just need to put that sort of weird music on in the background, and it would certainly not be out of place. As always, guys, we are going to be watching and reacting to that in today's video, but we've also got a second bit with regard to the police, actually, and it's something I've spoke about quite a lot here on this channel, and essentially it's with regard to the police's involvement with sort of things like pride. We'll get to that in the second part, but let's feast our eyes on some entertainment, shall we? But first, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you haven't already followed my Instagram, please do. It's DanPWD. You've seen the state of this country, now wear the message. Wancare, Stuck Farmer, Liber. Shop the full collection by going down into the link in the description or heading over to BritishDan.com. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We've got a video of the old Bill in action. 2 minutes of pure entertainment. I laugh. I probably shouldn't be laughing because this is our police force. Have a watch.
I ain't getting through that door.
It's in and out the window. Yeah, you can pull out the bathroom window. Yeah, it's not big one, is it? That's how we get to know. It's just, it looks like it's breaching, but it's possibly gone there. Yeah. I will know that they'll come back and see what's happening. And
Get put through.
is it?
Yeah.
It's usually goes better than this, to be fair.
You what? I can't hear you. You glued there.
It's not down now, but you can see through the panel. Yeah, it's towards it. I know it, yeah.
Come on, though. Cheers, Aaron, mate. Come on, Dave. Come on out. Come on out there. Carry on, bye.
You can push it down there, before the ground on. It's off to the taser! Here, where are you?
I mean, that was a very quick breach, wasn't it? You know, there's someone that they're after, no doubt probably posting an offensive social media post about something, a meme or something like that. But the length of time they took there to bash that door open, and the ones at the front there, they're certainly DEI hires, clearly. She can hold the sort of battering ram and put the thing through the door, and the guys were no better either. But what I'm trying to say here is that, you know, you're in a situation where you're trying to detain somebody that is obviously not being compliant. How long does it take to just go out the back door, jump the fence, and do a runner? If that was like a serious crime, he would have been long gone, and the police would have had no chance on getting that individual. An absolute joke. And talking about an absolute joke with regard to the police, we could be seeing something pretty positive, and that's that the police force faces high court legal battle over dictatorial pride support after being accused of unlawful conduct. Wiltshire Police's Superintendent Conway Duncan insisted that the force was only involved with the celebrations as a part of its official policing response. A barrister has launched a legal challenge against Wiltshire Police, accusing the force of breaching its duty of neutrality by supporting Pride events. Sarah Fillmore, who is taking the case, argues that active police involvement in political causes is the stuff of dictatorships and insists the police force must be impartial. The legal challenge could set a precedent for future cases involving police involvement in political events by determining whether the police can join in with political movements or if they have to maintain strict neutrality. The case, which is being heard in the High Court, follows a similar ruling against Northumbria Police earlier this year, which found the police involvement in pride marches created a perception of political bias. At the hearing in July, Mr. Justice Linden found that the Northumbria Police's involvement in Newcastle Pride was unlawful. This was because officers marched with pride-coloured flags, wore uniforms with the word police in pride colours and stood by pride flags. The issues, Mr. Linden stated, was that it would appear to gender-critical people that the police force was taking sides. Now, this is good that potentially they could be going back to basics, but I've said with regard to the police, time and time again, you've seen all of the horror videos of them at Pride. There's some of them absolutely is horrible to watch, genuinely. Face paint on their faces, cutting about. That was that droopy officer that was going like that, running around, dancing and stuff like this. But as stated, imagine these individuals getting involved at the United Kingdom protest. There would be all hell to break loose, and a lot of those police officers probably politically align themselves with sort of normal everyday Britons. However, when it comes to the sort of Pride, which is a political, is something that's it's almost like an ideology. It's a political movement. It's far sinister when you go deeper into it. It does show them, of course, taking sides, and that goes to the same with the military, by the way. The military and the police should remain completely neutral, not be used in any political for any political gain, and especially, I've seen it with the military at Pride parades, getting the military in and marching them up and down on the parade. It's absolute scandalous that's even allowed to take place, and hopefully we're coming into an area here, and of course, hopefully we'll start to see the police actually start policing events and not taking part in Pride marches, because they're clearly choosing a side when they do that. And sometimes, I know it doesn't come from some police officers all of the time. Sometimes they're sort of the powers that be tell them to go and do this kind of stuff. Get involved. Make sure you look pretty good with taking part into the parade. Absolutely scandalous. And if the shoe was on the other foot for something else, then it just wouldn't happen at all. And this could go to the same as sort of Pakistan Independence Day when they're getting involved as well. But certainly Pride is something, a good step in the right direction, if, of course, it does deem that this is sort of unlawful conduct. And hopefully we do see that get banned in the future. But guys, do let me know your thoughts on the state of the police at this moment in time. Of course, a day where we're remembering our soldiers. But yeah, the police certainly does feel, I mean, there's countless videos you can discuss and show of the police, but my goodness me, the utter state of some of them. I think we do need to go back to the basics. Pride is not getting involved in pride parades would be a good start. But also, with the DEI hire, scrap that as well and start hiring people on the basis of their quality and what they can do to uphold the law of this country and have the best in class that can go into the police. Because I know from sort of inside information through ex-army guys that they went to join the police, and again, they've done a lot of DEI. They passed the tests and whatnot, and it could come down to sort of out of 5 or 6 people, but they would choose someone of a different colour, so it meets the sort of box ticking and all of these kind of things. I've seen it firsthand. Whilst I've never applied for the police, I've heard of friends, ex-military people that have, and haven't been able to get in due to that, which just shows it's clearly DEI, which is absolutely horrible to see. But as always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.